How are you doing, guys? My name is Ben.
This is Andrew.
And today we'll be starting Volume 5. I've seen it. He has not. I'm guiding him through it. I've said this like 1,000 times, but for anyone tuning in right now, go watch the rest of it. And that'd be nice. So do all the algorithm things. So what do you expect out of this volume?
I expect Haven to fall apart. That's what I'm expecting. And I'm expecting for us to get more character development out of the Team Witch, for sure. Because like I said, we kind of got a glimpse of them all. A little more than, a couple more than others, but we did get more of just like a glimpse of them. So I do think this volume we're going to get a really good deep dive into who Team Witch is and how deep they really are into this, world and what they're about. So I think that's what we're going to get, and I think in the process we're going to see Haven fall.
And I will tell you that you're generally almost caught up with those. So you have Volume 4, Weiss, RWBY, Weiss, Blake, and Yang. Although the only difference right now is that you see that Yang is now in her outfit, and Blake does not have her white coat. So that would be the only difference on the 4 girls on the wall. So, but any fights you want to see? Any 1v1s or 2v2s or whatever you want to see? Give me a fight that you want.
I want to see Crow and Cinder go at it.
Crow and Cinder?
Yeah, I want to see my man Crow go against Cinder.
Okay.
I do want to see that.
Crow versus Cinder.
And then I want to see... I just want to see Tyrion again. That's all I want to do. I just want to see Tyrion again. I just want to see him back at it.
All right, this one's actually longer, 23 minutes.
Well,
so
a long one. Let's get it.
Ready? Go.
RWBY.
The city of Mistral.
Bro.
It's about time. Whose idea was it to walk again?
Well, we did face many obstacles. Broken airships, destroyed settlements.
Oh, and, all those people and monsters that tried to murder us.
Oh, Crow's okay now.
We were
They
fine.
fixed them.
Only one of us almost died.
Hey.
Hey.
So how much farther to Haven Academy?
Hey.
Almost there. I'd have figured I'd take you kids on the scenic route.
The way he walks, he's just like,
The swag.
I hate everything.
He like walks with such swagger, like he knows he can just get people the hands at will.
Wow. This is awesome!
But you won't jump off that waterfall, John.
Oh my gosh, look at all the weapons!
Is that hard drawn?
Sell you just about anything.
Or hand drawn?
Whether they should or not.
I think that they're like 3D models, just
Oh, it could be, yeah.
just not
And stay away from the
like
lower
moving.
levels.
They look 2D
The higher
though.
up you go,
Yeah.
the nicer it gets.
And we are going up!
The lower you are, the shadier it gets. The higher you are, the more like royal it gets, if you would.
Okay.
Best girl.
So, how much farther?
Sorry.
We're in the home stretch now.
Oops.
No more stops from here to Mistral. Sorry for the long trip. Keeping us off the radar's been harder than I thought. Lots of air traffic around northern Anima.
It's fine. I just hope I haven't been a burden.
You and your money are more than welcome on this ship, kid.
This is honest.
Yeah, he's like, you got bread, son. I don't know what you're talking about.
Is everything okay?
I don't know. I'm still over Lake Matsu. Shouldn't be picking up broadcasts this far from Mistral. Someone must be close.
Mayday! Mayday! We are a small passenger flight and our Huntress is down! We aren't equipped to deal with this!
Oh, man.
The Grim hit us 400 clicks north of the southern shoreline. Get him off us! If anyone can hear this...
We're going to help them, right?
What? No. I'm trying to avoid them.
But they'll die.
Look, if we picked up their transmission, I'm sure someone else did too. Besides, this is a cargo ship. She's not much good in a fight. I just want to finish this job and get home.
Why his hair's also got longer? I've
Sorry,
noticed.
kid.
Oh, is that naked
My
house?
ship,
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
rules.
She just blicks him with the sword and takes control of the ship. You see the dude's head like smack the window. Like, oh! Ruthless out here.
This is Haven Academy.
Nice. Would she just shed a tear?
Yeah, she spent all volume 4 trying to get here.
Touche.
You know.
And her uncle almost died in the process. Love to see it.
Yeah, you know.
No biggie. Dude, if we would have lost Crow, I would have been kind of hurt. Uh-oh, he just grunted about something.
Hello?
Why does he slouch so hard?
Hello?
He slouches so hard.
Try louder?
There doesn't seem to be anyone here.
Well, I guess school isn't really in session right now. Maybe that's it.
No, this isn't right. Come on.
Wait for us!
He just said, come on.
Get ready. There could be trouble.
Professor Lionheart?
Crow! For crying out loud, you nearly scared me half to death!
Me? Why weren't you waiting for us at the entrance?
Huh? Oh, right. Apologies. I guess time slipped away from me.
You're joking.
Where is everybody?
Ah, you must be the students Crow mentioned.
Yes, sir. Ruby Rose.
Jean Arc.
Nor Valkyrie.
Lyren.
A pleasure to meet you all. Leonardo Lionheart at your service. I'm afraid most of my staff is currently away until classes resume, but...
What? Leo, you can't be serious. Who's guarding the relic?
Crow, the children!
Already know. I filled them in. What do you mean your staff is away?
You filled them in?
So, is this not going at all like anyone thought it would?
Thor is so pog.
Dude, Lionheart's a rat, my guy. We need to get this guy off the script.
Yeah, Crow, just stop.
Unbelievable!
Crow, he
Total
just,
garbage.
wait a sec. Do you talk to Salem? Oh, you do? Okay.
We can't let them get away with this.
Well, at least you two can finally agree on something.
When I think she's a wolf faunus.
Okay.
Everything's
wolf
gonna be
faunus?
okay.
Yeah,
Who?
the mom.
I thought you said two. They have to be two of the same thing. Cats.
Good evening, miss. Can I get you anything?
Something along those lines. I don't know.
Right.
She could
Sure
be
thing.
dog for all I know. I think
Call
she's
if
cat.
you need me.
Is
It's the Jungle Book.
Oh, she's a panther.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, a Black
You need
Panther.
better security. Please, I just need to talk.
How could you take the fall for them, Ilya?
How do they keep coming up?
Corsic and Finnick blamed you. We confronted them tonight and they denied knowing anything, and everything we found on your scroll, they talked about how disappointed they were to hear that you'd sided with Adam. But you and I both know they're guilty.
You can't prove anything.
That scroll might not have been enough to lock them up, but it's enough to sway the Faunas here. When we go public tomorrow, they're not going to stand for any of it. And neither should you.
Shoot her in the
Plan
face.
isn't gonna work, Blake. Please, just leave Menagerie before it's too late.
You're going to have to make me.
Hmm.
I know.
Just killed her.
I'm sorry. That's such a cool way to ever leave the scene. Just
just fall off. Yeah, but still, just killed her.
I have to say, Crow, this all seems very reckless, even for you.
No, reckless is leaving one of the relics completely unguarded. It's not checking in with Oz for ages.
There was nothing to check in about before the fall of Beacon, but since that day, Mistral has been in chaos. Vale wasn't the only kingdom to suffer that night. Everyone was watching. Every house in every kingdom saw that poor girl ripped to pieces, saw monsters crawling over the city, Atlesian knights attacking citizens, and then nothing. You could feel the dread in the air. With all that negativity, you can imagine what it was like when the Grimm came for us. Mistral's controlled territory is the widest reaching in the world, you know, and that makes it infinitely harder to protect. We lost so many great huntsmen, teachers from this very institution, and it's only gotten worse.
Yeah, because they were watching the Vital Festival.
Yeah.
So.
We may have dealt with the Grimm, but the Mistral Council's still at odds with representatives from Atlas. First, it was the dust embargo. Now it's the closing of borders. I'm not sure what happened to James in Vale, but it seems to have only worsened some of his more unfortunate tendencies. And on top of everything, we still don't know where the Spring Maiden is.
All the more reason we need the huntsman and huntresses here.
Okay. Things are bad. They're bad. But we can figure this out. Why is the Spring Maiden so important?
I thought you filled them in.
Mostly filled in. Look, there's a lot to cover, okay? I quit teaching for a reason.
Oh, it's not the alcohol.
The four maidens each have the power to perform feats of magic. And they are the only ones capable of reaching the relics.
What? The relics are each locked inside a chamber that can only be opened by a specific maiden. Winter for the gift of creation, summer for destruction, fall for choice, and spring for knowledge.
So they already have the choice, they just have to get to it, Salem and them.
Spring is the problem.
What happened to her?
She was determined at first, when she inherited her powers. But the weight of responsibility proved to be too much for the child. She ran, abandoned her training, everyone. That was over a decade ago.
Oof.
There's no telling where she could be now.
I know. At least, I have a pretty good idea.
Don't tell him.
Are you
Don't.
serious?
Don't tell him. Jeez, don't tell him.
Exactly
Don't tell-
good news.
What are you talking about? This is incredible news.
I don't know he's
After all
bad.
these years? Where?
I did some
Get off
digging
me.
around.
He knows Salem personally.
Looks like after Spring ran away, she was picked up by bandits, specifically the Brownwind tribe.
Raven.
Oh,
Yang's mom?
That's right.
his mama got the Spring Maiden? No.
That's about where they've set up their main camp. It's where
No.
they fall back to after raids and scouting missions.
I can't even watch. It's making me
Raven's
cringe.
managed to gain a lot of followers since she returned to the tribe. And I'm sure when the Spring Maiden showed up, it only made things easier.
Well, Crow, I've got to hand it to you. With these coordinates, we can mount a retrieval force and head out in a few weeks.
A few weeks?
That's right.
Leo, maybe you didn't hear me. My sister has the Spring Maiden, and I know where she is. We need to go as soon as possible.
And perhaps you didn't hear me.
I have to call Salem.
Shambles. As soon as possible does not mean tomorrow. It means as soon as I can convince the rest of the council that I need huntsmen more than they do. Unfortunately, bandit tribes aren't very high on their list of priorities when the threat of war is just on the horizon.
Punch him, please.
Damn the council. We'll do it ourselves. You and I are trained huntsmen, and these kids aren't exactly pushovers.
Yeah!
Perhaps there's a more peaceful way to approach this?
We need to get Spring as far away from here as possible, but Raven isn't going to give up her most prized possession without a fight.
Unfortunately, you and your sister are evenly matched, and I'm not the fighter I used to be. No offense, but these students and I can't take on an entire bandit tribe and a maiden that's no doubt had years to hone her skills. We need to be positive we can apprehend Spring, because if we fail, Raven and her tribe will scatter, and we'll be lost. We get one shot at this, and it needs to be perfect.
Hate you, Lionheart.
To be fair, if you didn't see the end, it would sound normal.
I mean, he seems like a cool guy on the surface, but you know he's a rat, so it's like,
Perhaps
you
you're
a
right.
rat.
But he's not. I'm doing the very best I can.
There has to be something we can do.
What about Cinder? She came with Emerald and Mercury from Haven. Do you have anything on them?
We pulled their files after the fall of Beacon. Nothing but lies and forgeries.
Well, I can't say this has been a warm reunion, Leo.
I'm sorry. I know you've all traveled a long
I want to
way,
believe he's
but
working
I will do everything I can
with
to
the
help.
bad guys to work against the bad guys, but
We'll stay in the city for the time being. Local comms are still up. Keep in touch.
Keep in
Come on,
touch.
kids.
I feel like Salem would be able to sniff him out if he was really a good guy,
It was
though.
nice
Like
meeting you, Professor.
Salem ain't no joke, bro.
Likewise.
I just want him to die now. Oh, here we go.
Leo, we have got to work on your improvisational skills.
I knew it. I knew when he reached down and he did the buttons that he was contacting or doing something weird. There's a reason he reached down and hit the buttons.
what do we
Oh
do
my
now?
god. Here, start to kill him right now. Let's
You
kill
four
him.
head back to the house. I need a drink.
Oh, of course. You need a drink. You need to pull that scythe out and cut that man's head off is what you need to do. So bad right now. He just
so
told,
triggered.
he just told where the
Excuse
spring
me.
maiden was, man. Oh, here we go.
You know, I don't think they allow kids in here.
Pipsqueak. Yeah.
Whoa, it's like you've seen this before.
Shut up, I'm getting there.
Does he give him a cane next?
I'm
I-
supposed to tell
Are you predicting the future?
I'd like my cane back.
Oh my, yeah, he needs his cane back.
Bro, what?
Does he say hello, Ospen, or it's nice to see you, Ospen, or something? Something along those lines, right? I'm assuming.
Good to see you again, Oz.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, I think that might be what it. Let me. Yes, it's exactly what he is.
It's good to see you again, Oz.
Dude,
Go. It's a lightsaber.
slices his head off right there.
Here, Ospen's like, I gotta go possess someone else now. That's right.
Aren't you a little young to be drinking?
Oh, water. It's hot out.
Oh, sure.
You laughing at?
Could you imagine going to a bar and then just going like this? Let me get a water
Drink?
on the rocks.
You look like a regular huntress. And a beauty at that.
Oh god, he's a pedo.
Thanks, pal.
Seriously. Not too bulky, not too lean. You're...
Just right. Yep. Like
Because
I
that's
said,
the
I'm good.
place they're at.
Oh,
So he's punning off the name of the location.
And your hair.
Ooh.
little cartoony.
Yeah,
but
she just pinballed that man out the building.
This one's on the house.
Nice.
It's been driving me crazy.
She's probably used to that though, because she used to go to that club.
Well, she only went there for those 2 times. That was to get information.
Oh, okay.
So, what brings you around these parts?
But she's based on Goldilocks, so everyone's all like, "Oh, your hair is so beautiful."
And I'm looking for someone.
Not many people come out here, too far from the kingdoms. Only person worth noting around here is...
He's nuts.
Well,
Raven Bronwyn.
Oh.
Thanks again.
They're about to come to the Raven.
Missy, you don't want to go messing with bandits. They're a world of trouble.
That's my mom.
So I hear.
I would have said, well, that's my mom. That's what I would have said.
It looks like you're wrong. She's not going to RWBY.
Yep, I was very wrong. I should just go ahead and leave and never watch the show ever again.
Hey, girl. Seriously? This isn't over?
I heard you're looking for someone.
As he's lost the teeth.
He's got a straw hole now.
Yeah, I know. Well, I reckon back in my day. Hey, let me ship this straight real quick. Uh-oh. It's Salem. She just kills them all.
Yeah, I saw the script. I saw you are the protagonist, so I'm just showing up and killing.
Oh.
Can I help you?
Yeah. Is there a Ruby Rose here?
Why?
Ready to throw hands.
I know.
It's a Tyrion.
Well,
yeah.
I found him.
I think her uncle could use some help.
Oh.
Oh, he gone. Oh, he's so drunk.
Here! Can't a girl read her comics in peace? Crow, did you get drunk again?
Maybe.
I love Crow.
Have silver eyes.
You are the goat, is what he just said.
Who are you?
I'm that guy.
Well, my name is Oscar Pine.
Wait for it.
But you probably know me as Professor Ozpen.
I heard Crow in the background. Wait for it.
I did it.
Oh, he's asleep. Oh, he just fell asleep.
Wait for it.
Ooh, I like this intro. I kind of like that intro. It's just kind of tough. Uh-oh. Even Adam's got a new fit, I just noticed. God, he did her so dirty, man. Oh! Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Cinder meeting the Spring Maiden, is that what that was? Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, Cinder's about to clap cheeks, my guy. I don't think that girl stands a chance against Cinder, in my opinion. Oh, we get a rematch? Do we get a rematch of Yang and Mercury?
Maybe?
She whispers, this time I'm gonna actually mean to break your leg. Oh. Yeah, right. She would just be like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like Beerus did Goku.
Like popping pimples, just like, y'all are annoying me, man.
Freaking Goku at Super Saiyan 3 and charged Beerus, she was just like, oh. Sit down. Who are you?
I just like how, like powerful you think she is, and she's done nothing.
I know.
She's literally done nothing, and you're just like, she's gonna wipe everyone out. It's like,
I mean, there's a problem when people like Tyrion are just like, they worship her and don't even like think twice about even messing with her. Like, it's just like, eh. And then, like you said, when she was belittling Cinder, I was just, and you're like, do you understand like how powerful Cinder is, and she's belittling her like that? And I'm like, yeah, I think she's about that life.
all right, so let me see. So they introduce us to Haven Academy, right? Get to see the, get to take the scenic route, all the little people here.
Nope.
Right, very cool. We get to see Weiss and the pilot, nameless pilot. So he's on a cargo ship. They hear a distress for help, but it's a cargo ship. They don't have weapons. Like, they're just flying.
Yeah, she's like, I ain't dropping you off to help, bro.
He's like, I couldn't do anything even if I showed up, but no, I'm just trying to go home, dude.
Well, you thought I'm getting paid and going.
So, so they get here. He's like, why is no one here? And then we meet Lionheart. Officially, like, I mean, we guess we did meet him officially, but so they're talking and they're like, oh my gosh, like,
I think
what are we doing?
Lionheart is being held against his will to do that, what he's doing though, because the way they showed it in the intro, at least, where it shows like his distraught face and like it has like the little things coming at him, it makes it seem like I think he got caught. It's like he was caught in a bind. Like he's in a bind. Like where like.
I know what you're talking about.
I think is it right after that or is it before that? Yeah. He looks distraught. Like he looks like he doesn't want to be doing what he's doing. It's almost like he's disappointed in himself for doing what he's doing. Yeah.
Dude, Watts is cool, dude.
Yeah. But it's like you see this in a lot of movies where like someone's doing something for their own good, not to better their friends. Like they get called like a bad guy, and they're like, if you either do this for us or we're gonna kill you, and they're
it's like
blackmailing him. Yeah, they're blackmailing him. That's what it makes.
This is like Cardin and Jean, but like way worse.
Yeah, they're like black. I think they're make off the intro, part of the thing. So I'm not going off much here. It seems like they're blackmailing him because he doesn't seem happy with what he's doing. But he's in a situation where it's like, yeah, I have to do this or I'm gonna die type thing. Like it's like Salem called him because he knows Salem. Like they said, because Watts in the end said Salem said you're a good whatever
host. Yeah.
So it's like Salem caught him and was like, I can just take your life right now, or you can work with us. And he was like, I guess I'm working with you.
So, have you ever seen The Wizard of Oz?
Yes. I don't remember too vaguely. I was a kid.
Oh, well, do you remember the characters?
Yes.
At least. So you remember The Wizard of Oz?
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
So they use them. So all of Ozpin's people are the Wizard of Oz. So you have Wizard of Oz being Oz, right?
Okay, yeah.
You have Glinda the Good Witch. Glinda Good Witch. That's her.
Yeah.
You have he would be the Cowardly Lion.
Yep.
Right? Leonardo Lionheart, very lion.
Okay.
You have the Tin Man.
Ironwood. Yeah.
And then you have which everyone is at this point of the show, everyone's like saying that the headmaster of Shade Academy and Vacuo would be the Scarecrow.
Okay.
And then you have the evil witch.
Yeah.
Which would be Salem, right? So they've been doing this for a while.
Yeah.
And I don't remember if I ever told you. I don't know. I don't remember if it ever came up.
Yeah.
But
now it kind of makes sense to Cowardly Lion. So like they could have called him and he was just like, oh yeah, listen, I promise.
Yeah. So this is the Cowardly Lion, if you would. And you have the Tin Man, Ironwood.
Yeah.
So
it's like he's being held against his will, but either way, bro, you still a rat. You should have died for your homies. You shouldn't have sold them out.
Like I said, I don't necessarily, but these are based on the Jungle Book. I've never seen the Jungle Book. I don't know any of the characters or anything, but someone in the comment section said that they were
Bear, the Black Panther. I don't think of the people other. I mean, that's the only thing I can think. I think he could be the Bear and she'd be the Black Panther. That's the only thing I can think of. Because the Bear's huge, and he's huge. I mean, he is huge. compared to everybody. And then,
well, his name is Gira, and I know there's someone called like Bagheera or something.
Bagheera. Oh, isn't that? Who's Bagheera in a Jungle Book? I watched Jungle Book like just last year, like twice, like 2 different versions of it. I can't remember.
I don't know.
I want to say that's the Python though. No, there's the huge Python who's the chick, but that's a chick though. I don't think they would base him off the Python. Jungle Book characters. Go cast, and it'll tell you who plays who. Bulgaria, Bingley. Oh, I know.
Bagheera.
Yeah, that's the Black Panther. Okay, so he plays the Black. So the Black Panther is Bagheera. Oh no. Let's look up Bagheera. Yeah, look up that name because I don't remember which character that is. Why am I blanking so hard? It is the Panther. Okay, so he's the Panther. And
yeah, but you have Gira, right?
Yeah.
And then you have Kali or Akali. No, Kali. Go
back to the cast. Like how we're breaking down characters right now. Kali. Maybe Ka? Maybe?
See Scarlett Johansson.
Never. Look up Ka Jungle Book. But I think, no, she is the Python. That is the Python. But why? She can't be a Python, she's a cat. I don't know. There's only one cat, and that's him. And the other cat's a tiger. I don't think she's based off a tiger. And he's the bad guy. I forget the tiger's name, but it's the bad guy.
This one?
Yeah, he's the bad guy. I can't
So
remember.
I think this is who they are supposed to be.
The Panther and the Tiger?
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. But maybe they're both based on this person?
Maybe.
I don't know. But because they're both cat faunas.
Yeah.
Right? So I mean she's obviously more clear.
Well, you said you think she's a wolf, right?
I think so, yeah.
Well, they're wolf.
Or I guess maybe the panther or whatever that.
No, because you could be right, because in the Jungle Book, what's the boy's name?
I've never seen the show.
Mowgli is adopted by a wolf tribe, by wolves, and he's raised by wolves. And the Black Panther teaches him how to hunt, and that's how him and the Black Panther are so close. Because the Black Panther took him. So what happened was the Black Panther, Gara or whatever his name is.
Black Panther's a feline cat.
Yeah, it's a feline. Yeah, it's a cat, and it found him as a baby in the woods or in the jungle, and it took him. Bagheera took him to this wolf pack he knew, and he gave him to the leader and his wife, the 2 main wolves, and they raised them. He was raised a wolf, so I mean, she could be based off that one of the wolf characters in that movie, but I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. It doesn't bother me too much. I mean, it could have been a roll. It could have been a roll of the dice, and they could have just got a cat.
Yeah. That's
like
true.
I mean, it's a roll of the dice could be from one of them.
Yeah. Touche.
But then we see them talking with Ilya. Ilya's like, you need to leave. Like, before it's too late, you need to leave.
She knows something's going to happen, but she doesn't want to tell her what it is. Obviously, just trying to warn her, like, just get out, please.
Yeah, because, I mean, they were friends together, as you saw in the short. So here, we're talking more of this, and he's like, he mentions Ironwood has done the embargo, so no trading of any kind.
Yep.
And then closing the borders.
Yep.
So closing borders, what do you think that would entail if like the biggest military
because all the big militaries and
what would happen, because we're in America, so what would happen if America was like, we're closing our borders, we are no one in, no one out?
That means that how would we put that? There would be no protection outside the borders. So like, is that where you're getting at? I mean, because isn't the strongest army in Atlas? Yeah, so they won't have protection from Atlas anymore. Like, unless that's that what you're getting at.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, what I'm saying is Ironwood won't have his soldiers in anywhere but Atlas, right? Because the borders are closed, they're not going anywhere.
Okay, so you're saying that he would recall all of his troops?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for you to tell me. So, all of their troops are.
So the strongest army is stuck at one place, is what you're saying.
He's pretty much been like, hey, everyone back now.
Yeah.
It's like.
I don't know if.
He said it was like a week, from when Weiss left, and obviously it's still like it's like the day after, maybe like a couple days after.
Yeah.
So, we find out that he has spring, or not he, but Raven has spring.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously in the opener it's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
But so and he's like, we need a couple weeks. So for them it's urgent, but the council doesn't know about Salem. They don't know about the maidens. They don't know about the relics.
Yeah.
This isn't knowledge for them. It's just like, we're gonna go raid some bandits. And it's like,
they're gonna be like,
like,
that's stupid. Why would we do that?
Like, we need to solidify defenses and all this other stuff. And they're like, oh well, it's really to make sure they can't like say that, you know. So that's why he was like, that's why he said that. He said, I can't really just get them, you know.
Yeah.
So here is the part that you were talking about.
That's right.
Yeah.
So it said disconnected on his phone.
But I think that was to take us away from the fact that he's sitting there buttons.
I don't know. Based on what I know, I don't think that matters.
Well, because I mean, he was at the door when they kicked it open, and I don't think he had Watts on the phone the entire time. I mean, it's not like he was getting ready to leave.
Yeah, maybe, but like I don't think it matters.
Like, okay, like he just got done hitting the buttons, right?
Yeah.
Hit play real quick. I just want to see what it said after he hits the buttons.
Pull back a little bit.
Let's see. So he hits the buttons.
Showed up, it only made things easier.
Because maybe he brings up. So he just brought the Spring Maiden.
I've got to hand it to you. With
So
these
let's see.
coordinates, we can mount
Let's see what
a
happens.
retrieval force and head out in a few weeks.
So he hits the button.
A few weeks.
Let's just say this is him calling Watts. All right. He's honing.
So it says disconnected.
Yeah, disconnected.
So at this point you can say one of two things. Right. You can say Watts either started listening at this point.
Yeah.
Or Watts stopped listening at this point.
I was saying he started listening at this point, is what I'm trying to say.
Which means he would have no info on.
That's what I was saying. That's why I want to see what he says after this. Because if he brings up the maiden again.
Maybe you didn't hear me. My sister has the Spring Maiden, and I know where she is. We need to go as soon as possible.
So, I mean, he says my sister has the Spring Maiden. Now, I don't know if he says the coordinations again. So maybe.
Well, he has the coordinations now.
But maybe
or coordinates, not coordinations.
Coordinations, my fault. Coordinates. Maybe he, maybe he lies to Watts and tells them the wrong location.
I'm not thinking so. Based on what I know, I'm just going to tell you that's not it.
Yeah.
So, let's just say. I will tell you this, because in Volume 4, Chapter 1, when you saw them all at the table, Watts was on his phone. He's a very tech-savvy guy. Right?
Okay, yeah.
He's the smart one of the group.
Okay.
So, I don't think this would be something able to be hidden from him.
Yeah, I got you.
So, they're sitting there talking, yada, yada, yada. Then we get to see Yang go into a...
looking for
gas station kind of bar thing.
It is a weird area to go. Like, it's got a bar and a convenience store.
Whatever.
Ever need to go to the bar and get yourself a gallon of milk?
I guess there's nothing out here because it's too far away from the kingdom. So it's just well, let's just give them, the liquor store. Let's give them the Wawa. Let's give them, let's just slap it all together. The grocery store.
Everything in one.
So you need to go get your video games. Yeah, they're back there too.
What was the name of that store?
Just Right.
Just Right. I guess that's a good name for it.
So it's just okay.
I was gonna say you could call it the store all in one, but I mean
it's literally just like Wawa, but with the bar. If you don't know what Wawa is, it's the best gas station in the world. So
yeah, it's pretty god tier.
Although Sheetz is also pretty good.
Sheetz is good, but
although there's one in Texas, there's a brand and there's a chain in Texas. I don't know how far it stretches, but it blows Wawa out the water.
Oh, you've had it before?
Yeah, I was there. I was like. Dude, it was like a mall almost.
Oh wow.
But anyway, so we get introduced to this guy.
Yeah.
Looking kind of bandity.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, he does look, it's true.
And then Oscar comes in, because we already saw the scene where he meets. So they're ready to they're ready to just scrap with this dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, is there a Ruby Rose here?
Hear the music?
Why?
They're like, we're gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Because last time someone came looking for Ruby, it was Tyrion. And then Crow almost died. So
Well, my name is Oscar Pine.
Wait for it.
Wait for it. I love it.
I just want to hear that line.
Yeah, I love it.
Wait for it.
Like how my man just passes out drunk too.
Wasted,
He's
bro.
so lit. He's
and then we
so
have
lit.
the opener. So any oh, there's your
rematch season.
Oh, this is not a good angle.
I'm not gonna break your leg. I want to.
This is not a good angle because he's like checking her out right now.
He's like, yeah, I'm getting a good look before I kill you.
But this is a scene that you were asking about.
It's gotta be the maiden versus maiden fight.
You think that's the Spring Maiden?
Yeah, it's gotta be.
And then we have
shit's headbutts her. Bow!
Dude, I'll say it till the end of time. Cinder, one of my favorites. Just saying.
Yeah.
Then we have Raven and Yang. But yes, and then we have like pretty much a bunch of stuff, bunch of cool stuff. Little concept art for their areas, right? But did you see the bump up in graphics?
Oh yeah,
dude, I'm telling you, it just gets better and better every single day.
It's insane.
It is incredible. All right, we're gonna move on. So do all the algorithm stuff. Join the RWBY Reactors Discord, and we will see you in the next one.
Peace.